Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer, Pautzke Outdoors. Today we are in South Carolina doing a little trout fishing. Now it's a day where we've actually filmed 3 full episodes in one day. We've caught and released over 100 fish, but guess what? We came all the way up to the upper Chauga, and you know what? 6 inches of rain the last 2 days has this thing a little muddy. We almost turned around and went back and we said, this is a time we can test our bait. So we came out here today with Pautzke's fire bait, and we're gonna show you that even in muddy water conditions, when you can't see 2 inches in the water with the bobber out in the middle, we're gonna show you how to come and be successful on catching rainbow, brown, and brook trout all in an evening's time. One of our favorite things to do when trout fishing, really any kind of fishing, is getting that bobber down footage. So it's like real-time action, and you see the bobber going down live. It's not like we have to start the camera once we get bit. Now, a lot of times that's fairly easy to do when you can see the fish. Unfortunately today, you know, the water is not clear enough that you can actually see the fish. So we're gonna try to get some bobber down action here. I believe he just put on garlic salmonade because I see that's the jar open.
Oh, brown.
Is it? Oh my God, they stocked it that small?
Guess they're hoping he'll grow up.
Ooh.
Way down there, way down there.
That thing hit you like halfway to Greenville.
Doing a little long lining.
The thing's got a dark tail, so I don't know what that means. Maybe it's not another rainbow. That may be a rainbow.
Rainbow.
Is there a better one? Oh, it's another small one. Another rainbow? No, that's a brook, huh?
Nope. Bow.
Rainbow.
Another bow. Another bow.
Ooh! Look at that. Within seconds he grabbed it.
Dropped it right on the tail.
I don't think it's a monster. He's a jumper.
Got attitude though. I like it. Fishing the upper Chauga today, guys. As you can see, the water's a little off-colored. A little bit of rain that they've had, a couple inches in the last 24 hours. So obviously that's made the water conditions a little more than desirable. But we've been using the fire bait, and that's been producing really well for a couple of good reasons. Color for one, but not to mention the good strong scent. These fish are always going to smell stuff prior to seeing it, so I think it's putting them on alert. And as you can see from the shots that we've had today, we're doing pretty well with it. Other than that, the setup we're doing, same setup like we've done in the past. Under a float, a couple of big shots up above to keep it vertical, and then another smaller shot pretty close to the hook this time. So you can see we're running about 4 or 5 inches, and I'm varying it because we can't see the bottom, so we're trying to figure out what the depth is. So when we see the float bouncing, this little shot will just tap and make the float move, and that'll help you, you know, guess what the depth is, and so you can adjust it really easy. And as that thing's dragging along the bottom, that fire bait is just gonna float just above the bottom, right where those fish are hiding. So that's been the ticket today. Go out and get some.
There's one bite. Oh, we got him. Bobber down.
Very nice bow.
That's the biggest bow we've caught so far today. Ooh, that looks like a brook trout. I could be wrong, but it looked like the best brook trout of the day, or sorry, of the evening. And we'll find out if it is real soon here. He doesn't want to come home.
Nope.
Rainbow?
Let me get a hand on this guy here. kind of perfect placement of that hook right in the upper lip there. That's the nice thing about fishing the float. As soon as that thing twitches, you can get on it, help these guys survive if you're releasing them, because you're not getting them in the gills or in the tongue or anywhere severe like that.
Look at that. That is Mr. Smalls. He needs to go back.
He's going back
for a couple years. Rainbow.
Yep. Oh, brookie.
Oh.
Alright.
Brookie. Nice. Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from the upper Chauga River. Now you guys have seen us film on the lower Chauga River before. Today we're a little bit higher, not far from the North Carolina border, and we're fishing for rainbow, brown, and brook trout with Pautzke firebait. Now remember, we're up in the South Carolina mountains, a place where the state of South Carolina does a lot of stocking. This river gets an absolute ton of fish. It also sees a ton of pressure. Now, a couple of things to remember. We came out here today with 4-pound test, came out here today with size 10 single salmon egg hooks and split shots. The reason why we did that is we like to stay small. Got really small fish this year, you know. Anybody that sees the fish that have come out knows that the state is having a little bit of trouble growing fish larger this year. It's not like they've been in previous years, but if you drop down to 4-pound test, you keep light line, you'll be able to get in the action and have a lot of fun fishing these fish under ultralight conditions. Ooh.